We get socialized into seeing our body as these are private parts, and these are kind of like more public parts. For example, we shake hands with somebody, maybe not now so much with the COVID situation. So the hand is kind of less private than our breast and our genitals. So that is something that obviously also keeps us safe. But we adopt this kind of mindset that it's all right to kind of like touch our hands and our arms, but as soon as we touch breasts or genitals, we are being sexual. The other thing is that we get socialized out of touching our anuses, just for hygiene reasons. And so children get told and are conditioned to not touch their anuses at all. And so that is something that is carried on into adulthood. So the genital area has a lot of nerve endings, the palms as well, and also the lips and the tongue, they have a lot of nerve endings. And so we often don't really access the genital area because we have this mindset that when we access the genital area, we are being sexual. Not necessarily. It's just another body area with a lot of nerve endings. And so what I invite women to do is to overcome this mindset of like, now I'm sexual and now I'm not. And to engage with the genitals without necessarily even having to touch. And so you can do this anywhere, and I'm just going to teach you a simple practice. First of all, you kind of like start with breathing. And you maybe feel the undulation of your spine. So at the moment I'm not leaning against anything, so I can feel my entire spine from the coccyx all the way to the top of my head, kind of growing and relaxing. And so what we notice then is that the pelvis is maybe somewhat involved, or we can involve it. We can exaggerate just a little bit following the inhale and the exhale. So maybe we become aware of our sit bones. We can even like shift to and fro. Just carrying on breathing. And then I invite you to become aware of your pelvic floor. So the pelvic floor is a 3-layered group of muscles. And it's between your legs, so it's between your anus and your pubic bone. And so if you're sitting somewhere, just like feel in between your sit bones, this entire area. And maybe you find a way while you're breathing to move that a little bit, to become aware of it. And maybe even with the breath, you can reach down to the pelvic floor area so that you feel that the breath itself is somehow moving that area via the diaphragm. And it helps to have a little bit of a smile. This is not so much like at the gym. This is becoming aware of a physical area. And so you breathe in, and on the exhale, you contract the pelvic floor a little bit. And you play with that so that it's pleasurable for you. And you can do that anywhere. And that's the good news. And so enjoy and engage with your genitals, I would suggest, on a daily basis. And if you want to learn more about it, join or fall in love with the Woman You Are facilitated online course.